Good morning. I am here today to talk about some November sales. So we have the Evenskyn LUMO, we have the NIRA Pro, we have the Evenskyn Venus. These are all on sale in addition to the NIRA Precision, which is the smaller aperture device. The Evenskyn LUMO, which is this device. The radio frequency, the red light, is nothing difficult. It's very easy to do. I have not used it long enough to tell you whether or not I see results, but I know there are other people on YouTube who have. I have been really working with the NIRA Pro, and I do have one update for you with that I think is interesting and telling. So stay tuned for that. So the thing about this device that is different than any other device that I have is the EMS. And in the video that I recorded, I called it something different. And I still cannot remember what it stands for. So I will put it here. Oh my gosh, all these acronyms. But what this is meant to do is to tighten the skin, and I like to use it here. And since the NIRA Pro really isn't about that, I can do this separately. So if you watched my Evenskyn video, you will see that when you use the EMS, it is meant to be used with conduction gel. And when you apply conduction gel, you really feel the difference. So much so that when you use it around here, it almost feels like a cavity. It's something that you have to be very mindful of. So for me, a setting number 2 is about as high as I can go. This device is on sale during the November sales, and I will list that down below. The beauty of this device is it does so many things. I was a little bit intimidated because it does so many things, but once you learn what they do and what you like, you can kind of figure out what you want to, how you want to use it. This device right here, which is the Evenskyn Venus, I'll show you real quickly. If I put on my under eye cream for this, which I'm using the City Beauty Under Eye Recovery, if I use that and I also put it in the wrinkled area and heavy puffy area above my eye, it gives you like an eye massage, but I think it's also meant to help with the absorption of those eye creams. I really like this device a lot, and I find myself using it every day. It makes me feel as though this area around my eyes, and I do put pressure here. When I do this, I feel a little bit of kind of that lymphatic drainage, and I really like it. It's just a wonderful way to give yourself a little treatment to help this area, and it just is a wonderful feeling. It's a very slightly warming feeling, and it does buzz and vibrate, but it's not a weird thing. It's not painful at all. There's no strange sensations. A couple of minutes per eye is all it takes. I wouldn't say that I notice results yet, but as far as using it and enjoying it, I really do. Is it worth it? I mean, I think so. I like a little spa treatment at home. So if you're looking for a review of efficacy, of results, I don't have that. I like the idea of using the radio frequency. I do not use the little cleansing thing. That seems a bit silly to me. It's too much. You take this off and then you put the pad on it and then you take that off, and it just, I don't know, it's just a lot of business. If you're interested in trying out the eye massager and the red light and the blue light, or the 5-in-1 LUMO with radio frequency and the absorption of skincare enhancement, and the EMS is truly, I think, what this device, I like the radio frequency, and then I'm excited to try the EMS on this part here. And I also still want to try it on the back of my arms and in the inside of my thighs because it's meant to firm up skin, and I want to do that. So that's what these two devices are. And I will link the codes for those sales down below. The next items that are for sale is the NIRA Pro. So I love this device. It is going on sale in the month of November. In addition, the NIRA Precision is going to be on sale during the month of November. And I will put the information for those sales down below. So if you haven't seen my initial test of the NIRA Precision, I will list that. I have a NIRA playlist. I encourage you to watch it because I do different things with it. When I first discovered the NIRA, they only offered the Precision in the United States. I didn't even know there was another device. I started using the Precision with the tiny little aperture, which is the opening, and I put it all throughout my lines on my forehead. I did my eyes, I did this area, I did here, I did everywhere on my face, and I took pictures. And at 45 days, I saw a change. At 90 days, I saw another change, and at 10 months, I really did see a tremendous difference. Then I stopped to try new products, and it has taken me a good minute to get back in the swing of using it, but they introduced the NIRA Pro in the United States. This and the Precision are available individually and as a bundle. And so the question then becomes, what are the benefits I'm seeing? What are the results I'm seeing? And why would I buy both? And if I had to buy one, which would I buy? So I'm going to answer all of those things now. If I could only buy one NIRA, which one would I buy? For me, I would buy the NIRA Pro. And the reason I would buy the NIRA Pro is because I'm using it on large areas. With the NIRA Precision, it is a much smaller opening, and so it just takes a longer time to cover the area. Another difference between the Pro and the Precision is, with the Pro, I just place it on my skin and it beeps. With the Precision, you place it on your skin and you hit the button to deliver the laser treatment. And so you're clicking for quite a while if you want to cover this type of territory. If you decide that you want to use the Precision and you are focused on a very specific area, like in here or above your eyes, or maybe in here, then the Precision is a great tool for you. During my testing of this device, I am not using the Precision because I know the results I had when I used it on my eyes before. So by not using it on my eyes this time, I will be able to share with you the benefit or the result. So I place it, and there is a little bit of space between the opening and the crevice, or the wrinkle. But when I place it here, it's a different treatment than if the smaller device were hitting this area. Like I said, I don't know the results. I can't tell you if it's working, but it feels different. It feels warm and not like the rubber band snap that I get with the Precision. With this one, it is just warmth. It's a very pleasant treatment. I really love this device. I love it because I know that the Precision worked, and I think that I am going to get benefit from using this on my entire face. I've only just started using it on my cheeks, but and I can't really use it on my neck on camera because I'm facing you, and that I have to watch because it's pretty bony. And then I also have been doing my neck. The other thing you can do is you can use the NIRA Precision on these very fine lines. This is where I love the NIRA Pro. I have been using it on my hands, and I used the first one on my hands as well. And I would place it on each of these dark spots. I did notice a difference with the NIRA Precision. Here's the big deal. The moment I started using this NIRA laser on these spots, there was a remarkable improvement. I have been working on these spots for 2 years now. And my hands really show age so much. It's very hard to show them, but let me see. So there's this spot, and then there's these right here. This hand, if you can see it, and this hand. So this hand right here is where I'm really seeing tremendous lightening. What happens is when I stop using it, they come back. If you're looking to lighten dark spots on your hands, the NIRA Pro works for me. I use it twice a day. And when I tell you it is so, wait, let me turn back on so I can show you. It is so fast. I mean, in 30 seconds, you can hit those spots, and you can use either one. You can use the Precision or you can use the Pro. I have been using the Pro because that's the device I'm testing right now. You have to put it on some place that's kind of curved because that larger aperture needs to be able to rest on the spots. It is phenomenal. I'm telling you what, I have before and after pictures of using the device on my hands before using the NIRA Precision. I am tracking my results using the Pro. And what I can tell you is if I can see those huge age spots fading, then I really do believe that it is helping with the sun damage on my face as well. I'm not ready to give you my report on if it reduces lines and wrinkles to the degree that the Precision does, but I do like the fact that it covers so much area, and I'm using it on my neck, my chest, and my hands. I do have links for that down below. And the reason I'm sharing it with you is because if you did watch my previous NIRA videos, you know that I'm a big fan. If you have recently watched my Evenskyn videos, I'm a beginner. You can always find other reviewers that maybe are further along in their journey. But for me, I am just trying these new things because I love trying to work on my lines, wrinkles, skin texture, to try and look less aged on my face, to keep that skin cell renewal turning over very quickly, to help tighten loose skin, to help reduce lines and wrinkles. And these are the devices that I have seen other people review that I'm trying. If you're interested in buying it, all I can tell you is that I really am enjoying using them, and I have seen other people with results. And I know that isn't really me saying buy it, it's wonderful, but it's sharing with you where I am in my journey of trying these devices and kind of taking you along the process with me. If you want to see my results again from the NIRA trial the first time, I do have a playlist, and it's pretty remarkable. So I hope this was helpful in some way. If you're not on my email list, hop on over to AnnEvolving.com. That is where I will be sending out emails to let you know of sales and things that I'm hearing about over the holidays, or things that might be of interest to you. And I appreciate you tuning in today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.